Hey guys, Sav here, and I am outside the Commodore's quarter waypoint in Lion's Arch, getting ready to start the Path of Fire story, and we're just going to jump right on into it. I am going to go to the hero panel and go to the story journal, and Path of Fire begin the story. And we'll receive a letter from Ellen Keel. It says, Commander, the conflict in the Crystal Desert is bleeding over its central interior with the refugees pouring into Lion's Arch every day. Queen Jenna has already dispatched a diplomatic team from Divinity's Reach. You and I have some common interests in play. I'd like to discuss them in private. I think we can help each other. Meet me at the office as soon as you can, Captain Ellen Keel. We're not far from there right now. I just wanted to mention to you guys, I am running Deadeye for now. We'll see how well it works out. I mentioned in my update video that I'm not thrilled with Deadeye. I wasn't thrilled with it from the start, and playing it hasn't really changed my mind on it at all, but we will play it for a little bit just for giggles. And if I start failing miserably with it, I will definitely switch back to Daredevil. And in fairness, it's really just not my playstyle. I'm not the ranged, and I'm sure you guys have heard me bitch about it in previous videos about rangers and just people that enjoy range, I guess. Did I really just get this point of interest? That's odd, because I had 100% map completion. Actually, you know what? It had said 99 for some time. I guess they'd added that point of interest at some point. That is kind of funky that I just got a point of interest. Anyway, I'm gonna have to check my other 100% map completers and find out if I have that point of interest. Anyway, let's go. Yeah, I just don't like the ranged gameplay style, so we'll see how it works out for the first couple, at least for the first mission. And like I said, like I mentioned in my update video, for some of the harder stuff, I will absolutely be using Daredevil. There won't be any question about it. But
oh, good, you made it.
Happy to lend a hand to fight the blaze.
I think I speak for all of the Captain's Council when I say we're beyond grateful to have a group of folks like you on our side. We can ship out once the rest of Dragon's Watch gets here.
It'll just be me.
Oh, one person. Against a god of war. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Taimi and I faced Balthazar before, but he slipped through our fingers. It won't happen again.
Taimi, she the short one? I hear she has quite the superiority complex. Funny to have a teeny tiny body with such a massive ego, huh? What is it? Why do you have that look on your face?
I'm sure the commander's silently trying to warn you that the little narcissist might be listening.
It's technology, a remote communicator.
Yep, I'm always with the commander. Although, the Crystal Desert is farther away than we've ever tested this thing. I might not be able to stay in constant contact with you.
What a disappointment.
Huh, look at that. You broke Scruffy's sarcasm meters. Anyway, I'll get to work on solving that problem so we'll never be apart again. Bye!
That's
pretty typical.
annoying.
a battalion of my best is ready to go. Talk to First Mate Fidus and he'll get you situated. I'm lending you my personal airship to get to M. Noon. Keep it in one piece. Heard you don't have the best track record with them.
No promises.
Might be smarter to get it insured. Best of luck, Commander. It's a powder keg over there, and that maniac has already lit the fuse.
Alright, so I'm about to spoil something for you if you guys haven't been spoiled by it already, and if you haven't noticed it on my screen already. Spoiling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's a Griffin mount, and I already have it. I've already played through the entire game. I have the 257 mastery points, which is the new max, which includes doing the Griffin mount collections and whatever quest, I guess, if you will. So you will see me riding all the mounts whenever I find them necessary to be ridden. So that like I said, I've already played through the story. There's no spoilers. This is not my first impression, so it's unlike my Living World episodes where I give you my first impression. I felt like I couldn't do that this time around. I didn't really have. I didn't want to wait to play the story. In other words, and I would have had to have waited to play the story if I was going to do it that way. So let's talk to these optional dialogues, and we'll move on. Here we have Ogden Stonehealer.
Magister Stonehealer, thank you for the Priory's contribution. I feel I should warn you.
That you can't guarantee the safety of my scholars and explorers. Don't worry, our people can handle themselves. Just remember to share any important discoveries you make. Alona's been isolated for a long time. There must be a treasure trove of data about the Forgotten, Ascension, and the Dragons, just waiting to be discovered. I'm also eager to see how their societies have diverged from ours. And if Dwarven culture had any lasting impacts.
I'll support your people as best I can, but I've got a mission of my own. Good luck, Ogden. Until we meet again.
I'm not quite sure what the point of that was. Having to check in with Ogden Stonehealer here. Having played the whole story already. He mentioned some things that we will see, if not necessarily in the story, you know, obviously in the open world on the maps. We also see a Dwarven, a small spoiler, more open world spoiler than story spoiler. There is actually, it isn't a story spoiler at all. There is a abandoned Dwarven village area type place in one of the maps. Still, I don't see the necessity, I guess, to speak with Ogden Stonehealer here, but he was here, we talked to him, it's optional, whatever.
Commander, on behalf of the Captain's Council, thanks for pitching in to support our relief efforts.
Though you and Keel are the only counselors I see, this operation is a bit unusual for Lion's Arch, isn't it?
Don't worry, Keel and I will handle the full council. Now get out there and kick Balthazar's divine teeth in.
Consider it done. The next time we speak, we'll have one less mad god to contend with.
Speaking with Magus there, we haven't spoken with him in a long time. In fact, I'm not 100% sure if I've ever spoken to him in my Let's Play whatsoever until just then and there, because he's not that prolific a character, if you will. Outside of, I know you had a big part in Living World Season 1, which I was unfortunately never able to play. Checking in with him here makes sense, some kind of sense. I wonder if there will be any repercussions for the decision of the council for doing this. Maybe they'll touch on that in Living World Season 4. I guess we'll see.
Heading for the desert, Commander? Swordmaster Farron, Lord of Beetleton, is ready. Let Chaos Bringers and Quaggan Kickers alike beware.
Thanks, but I need you here. Someone tough and shrewd has to guard the supplies until they're loaded.
Good thinking. This is Lion's Arch. These donations could go missing in transit before they ever leave the docks.
Not with you on the case. Thanks. I'll feel a lot better with someone I can count on to keep an eye on things.
Happy to contribute. Bon voyage, old chum.
Farron, my friend, never call someone who's about to cross the ocean chum.
Whoops! I should know better. Especially after that fiasco with Marula at the apiary. I kept calling her honey. She still blames me for all those bee stings. Who knew the buzzy little beggars had such good hearing?
Farron annoys the shit out of me. But he actually did say something very interesting there. He said he was the Lord of Beetleton. I wonder if he took over for Claudicus. That's interesting, actually. That's actually very interesting. Something I hadn't... Maybe it was a detail that I missed in Living World that I don't recall, but that is interesting. I actually just want to check something real quick in my story journal here. I don't think I am... no, it was a commoner. I just wonder if there's any different dialogue between, you know, the different classes between you and Farron, because obviously if you do the noble, you are actually start off as a friend of Lord Farron. but he kind of had the same dialogue as my previous character who did this, who was, I believe, a noble. I might need to double check that. And then Sheriff Terma, who I don't know who this person is, but...
Sheriff, just wanted to say how glad I am Keel brought you in. This job requires skill and know-how like yours.
I know even more than Keel thinks. She and Magnus aren't working with the full council. That's why they called me in. Either they're sick of debating, or it's a power grab. Or they just plain don't trust the council to do the right thing. That's why I love this town. Even our leaders live by the rule, it's easier to get forgiveness than permission.
You may be right, but even if they are being tricky, the desert region needs help, and Balthazar has to be stopped.
Oh, I support the cause, but I'm not taking the heat when the council finds out. Good hunting, Commander.
Did her shield shrink while she was talking? Anyway, I don't know who Sheriff Terma is. I don't know if she's any kind of character we should know about. I don't remember ever meeting her before. And again, I never played Living World Season 1, so if she's from there, I wouldn't recognize her. Next part of the story.
I saw a fish jumping right out there. We're ready to leave when you are, Commander.
I'm trying to keep my mouth put away, but I'm so used to Daredevil and how quickly Daredevil moves that when I'm not getting the extra dodges and extra speed from the Daredevil, I just feel like I need to move faster. So I put my mount on, not expecting any dialogue, and of course there was dialogue.
The Phoenix Dawn is set to sail.
Glad you could join us, Commander.
Thanks. How's the crew?
Ship's prepped, aid supplies are in the hull, and we've got a Lion Guard squad for security. Hop aboard and we'll shove off.
But the crew, you can speak freely.
Well, some people, not me, are a little anxious. There are mixed feelings about fighting a god. But we have our orders. If you listen to the refugee stories, it's pretty obvious whatever Balthazar's doing over there is a catastrophe.
He was determined to take a dragon's power. I'd guess he's turned his attention to Kralkatorrik.
And apparently doesn't care whose neck he has to step on to get the job done. When you stop to think about it, this is a god who turned against us. It's hard to swallow.
I suppose we'll just have to stop him from killing it and get ourselves some answers.
Oh, don't even get me started on sparing the dragons.
Believe me, I'm still coming to terms with it too. Hopefully Taimi can prove it, and soon.
Then I'll hold my tongue on that and let you focus on Balthazar and his forged.
Let me guess.
It's what the refugees call his army. Tough customers by the sound of it.
An army. Wonder where that came from.
Only one place you'll find an answer. A diplomatic team is already on the ground in Amnoon. I'd start with them.
Will do. You sure you're ready to follow me into the fire?
It's where we do our best work.
Good. Off to the furnace, then.
First mate fight is Focrush. I don't know if we've ever had any interactions with him before. I don't remember any offhand. Again, maybe Living World Season 1. I'll never know for sure. Keel's assistant, we've never had any interactions with before that I'm aware of. I do notice that she has Taimi's voice actor, which annoys the shit out of me, because I think Taimi's voice actor is slightly overrated. Anyway. This will start what was basically the... from here until probably the end of this video will be what was in the beta weekend, which I already did a small video on. No voiceover, but I already did a video on it on my channel. So here we go. I swear there was music the first time I did this, but for whatever reason. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there was no music, and I'm just misremembering, but it seems awfully, oddly quiet.
Doesn't look like we made it to Amnoon.
Sorry for the change of plans, but we saw smoke coming from that pyramid. Keel gave us orders, so we're going in.
It's still a cool entrance.
Stay on board. We'll get you to Amnoon as soon as we get back.
I didn't come this far to sightsee. I'm going with you.
Or I'll just go ahead of you. I'm not sure yet.
It looks like it could sink at any moment.
That came from inside.
Darn me. They're killing for sport. These must be the forged we heard about.
Let's wait for that introduction until after we're done.
If there are any left, eh, Commander?
Time to do some real damage. Feel the fury! Still, barely.
Yeah, I don't like that eye. I'm trying. I am trying.
Replenish it. I could outrun us. They'll have to hit much harder.
Ears up! Reinforcements incoming! Wait! It's only one unit!
Welcome to the desert, Commander.
And you are?
Balthazar's herald, and I have an offer for you. He has chosen to forgive you for your interference with the fire and ice dragons. Join him, and fell the crystal dragon. He only wants to free Tyria from their grasp.
Your god lies, and waging war on these people won't help you defeat the dragon.
Wrong choice.
Taking the shot.
Taking the shot. I'm a Deadeye. Wow, this is exciting gameplay, huh? Just sit all the way back here and shoot.
They'll have to hit much harder. Stop!
Every light I claim is another conscript for Balthazar's army. They will be remade in his honor, just as I am.
They'll have to hit much harder. I could outrun a centaur.
Is this exciting gameplay or what, guys? Huh? Just shoot him for 1500 range, man. I'll never even get hurt. This is actually irritating the living hell out of me. I just want y'all to know that. I'm like biting my fingers with my other hand. Because I don't have to use my right hand right now, so it's like... Alright, I can't do this.
Replenish it. Fidus, hold position here and help these people. I'm going after her.
But that's exactly what she wants.
I know. I'll be fine. Be ready for any other survivors I send your way.
Aye, Commander.
I'm mounting up, guys. Sorry. I was not gonna, but
Head to the pyramid for
I can't stand how slow I
forces
move.
standing by to protect you.
I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yes, I did.
I was once like you, full of noble intentions.
Ow. Okay. I can't hurt her.
But then both
I'm gonna die.
Are you just a puppet? You have a choice.
No, the choice was made for me.
Gotta move faster.
There's little I hold in higher regard than loyalty. This is the price of defiance. The world belongs to Legacy now.
Replenishing. Time to do some real damage. Replenishing. This seems like a good spot.
That seems like a good spot. Let's sit here in range.
This village is just the beginning, the tip of the spear. The outcome is inevitable. You're his in life and in death.
Drop the shield.
I'll find you again soon. My friends will take it from here.
Feel the fury. Time to do some real damage. They'll have to hit much harder.
This is really boring. Like, there's no challenge to this. Alright, get up, get up, get up! You're annoying me.
Bam! They'll have to hit much harder. Give my regards to your master. Outlander, over here.
I already have the raptor, so I'll just use my own raptor.
They're gone? Oh, thank you. I need to get through that gate.
Okay, I'll just... Oh, if it's down, she must have smashed it on her way through.
I can gather whoever's left to get the gate open, but you have to help us. The town's burning out of control.
Of course, but maybe you should hang back.
Yes, please. Maxine, your leg doesn't look good.
I can't just sit here.
It's okay, we'll handle this. You're helping by helping me.
Fine, fine. Just please don't let the entire village burn to the ground. Help the survivors. The raptors will get you to anyone who's out of reach.
Got it. And you?
I'm fine. I'll stay with my brother.
Okay. Shout if you need anything.
Commander, I've got something that might help with those fires. Here, take this.
You carry a fire extinguisher with you?
Well, Keel said we should bring insurance for the voyage.
If you read this heart, you can obviously see that there's very little to do with, actually no, it says free trap raptors for burning pound. Okay. This is actually also attached to the first heart on the map. Once you've done this, you've completed the first heart on the map, even though if you go back if you travel to that heart outside of story, it is repeatable. So you can, like, the next day, it's different. It's a little different. It's the same person, Axim, but you do different things for him. Anyway, like I said, we already have a raptor, so I'll be using my own raptor. Put these fires out. I've also quite gotten used to using the mounts. I don't know how much, if any, you guys watched of my the demo, of my playthrough through the demo. I was not very good on the raptor at all. That's what we're gonna put out fires, res the villagers. Should take care of the heart.
Man, good thing you showed up. The Amnoon Cavaliers can't protect us from the fort.
Alright, don't kill me.
Thank you.
Man, good thing you showed up. The Amnoon Cavaliers can't protect us from the forge.
Looks like the raptor's taken to you. Keep it. For your help.
Are you sure?
One less raptor's the least of our problems.
Thanks.
It'll help you cover ground faster. You'll need it.
The mine gate is operational again. Go through there. It'll take you to Amnoon. And Outlander, please pay this tragedy back for us.
I will.
Thanks for letting me keep my own raptor, guys. You guys are alright.
Get the card. We'll bury him at dawn.
Oh, man, I'm glad to see you.
Feel the fury.
I think he was gonna say something, but I walked right past him. Whoops. I forgot how to play Dagger. Power Dagger. It's been so long. I have to backstab, or Cloak and Dagger and backstab. Durr, that's how you do it. There's one. Oh, there it is. Over there.
By the Sixth. Who are you? An outlander?
Yes, from across the Sea of Sorrows. I'm here to stop Balthazar.
Yeah, me too. Oh, you're serious? Then a hi, and welcome. That would be quite an appreciated feat.
Have you seen his herald? An armored woman.
Didn't come this way.
No sign of her.
Try Amnoon. Lots of folks are going there. Take the road south and you'll hit it.
I'll check it out. See what help I can find.
Come hearing you. Some interference. Try get higher ground if you can.
Higher ground? Oh, right. If you can hear me, I'll try to reach you later. Repeat, I'll try to reach you later. Hello? I'm just gonna assume you heard that.
Halt! What's your business in Amnoon? In case you haven't noticed, there's a mob of people trying to get in.
I was told a party from Divinity's Reach is here. I need to speak with them. Also, a village north of here was attacked. My crew is helping the survivors, but they could use Amnoon's support.
Wait here while I clear this with the council.
Captain Rahim, I can vouch for the commander. This is the leader of the guild I told you about.
There's a welcome sight.
This is the Dragon Slayer.
Well, it wasn't a solo effort, but yeah. The commander's taken down one or two.
Rytlock? What? Kaz? You're here on behalf of the Queen?
Correct. But just a moment. Captain, does the commander have permission to enter?
Yes, hi, Commander. Catch up with your friends and come see me at the Cavalier Station. We should talk.
For whatever reason, I was just enamored by the fact that she was crouched and talking. So I had to make sure her mouth was moving. I don't know.
Ready for more.
It's late, guys. I'm sorry. I'm tired. And sometimes I have to entertain myself. Anyway. Optional dialogue with Rytlock.
It's good to see you. And your eyes.
All right. Try not to fall in love.
What happened to your blindfold?
A temporary measure to help me focus. But I got used to the voices in my head, so I tossed it.
Well, I'm glad you're here, Tribune. Can I still call you that?
Yep, all cleared up.
And?
The Citadel wanted to report on my Foefire mission and the magic. Who am I to deny them a great tale?
And?
It's classified, Commander. Sorry.
You've been holding out on me ever since our fight in Maguma. This is the last time I take no for an answer.
Now I wish I had my blindfold to dab your tears. We gonna kill a god or what?
Small future spoiler, because I just want to... And I'll probably talk about it again when we actually get there. But we do find out what happens with Rytlock, to some extent. He doesn't tell us the full story. It basically only tells us the end of the story. So I wonder if we're ever going to get the rest of the story, like what happened leading up to that. I'm still kind of wondering if we're ever going to get that. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the part that we got, obviously, was... it was pretty big. But I'm kind of curious if we're ever going to get the rest of it. More optional dialogue. I can talk to them in text. It says, what? And it's basically the same thing, if I remember correctly. You're really not going to brief me on your time in the mists? Listen, Commander, I've been over this before. When the time is right, I'll tell you, and the time isn't right. That's the last time I'll accept that answer. Yeah, you're out of patience. Burn me. You're worse than rocks. Just give me a little more time to process things. Then I'll give you the details. I'm holding you to that. Now, how is Rox, and have you heard from Bram? They're both fine, still trying to figure out how to kill Jormak, just the two of them. I give him credit for trying, but there is a bit outclassed. This is the real fight anyway, right? I guess we'll find out. So a little check in there on what's going on with Rox and Bram. I'm pretty sure that's the only check-in. Maybe at the very end, I don't remember. That we get about them. It looks like they're still banging their heads against the wall with Jormag. Casimir.
Taimi tried to reach you before I left. Now I understand why she didn't have any luck.
It was a spur-of-the-moment decision. I had to get here and see it for myself.
I hope you consulted Marjorie about that after you... How have you two been since... Rodenovis?
Good. Fine. It's okay. Could be better, but she's still recovering, so...
Well, I'm glad you're here. We'll need all the help we can get.
I can't believe one of the gods we worship, one of the 6, just gave up on us. Doesn't care. It doesn't feel right.
You have faith and hope, and I respect that. But I was in that volcano with him. He was ready to let all of Tyria turn to ash. What he did to Marjorie.
I know. I've heard it from her over and over. My mind says it too, but... It's hard to walk away from a lifetime of devotion, of being raised to thank the 6, say bye the 6, and worship the 6.
Okay, Kaz. I hope you're right. And I hope your eyes aren't opened as brutally as mine were.
Casimir's devotion for the 6 still feels left fieldish for me, but... I mean, she never... Up until, what is it, Chapter 5 of Living World Season 3, she never really talked about it much. I get... Were we supposed to assume it somehow? I don't know. But anyway. She also looks a little different. Like, her eyes look a little... I mean, obviously she's wearing a different outfit than she was in Heart of Thorns. And her hair is different. But her face looks a little different, too. That might just be nitpicking a little bit. She looks like, I don't know, like, sad, maybe. It's kind of like a sad look, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, optional dialogue. Something else you needed, Commander. I never knew you were quite so religious. Hey, look. The Commander's reading my mind. It's never really been something I needed to defend before, but with Balthazar doing what he's doing and Jory lashing out at the gods, it's stirring up so many thoughts and emotions. That must have made things tense between you two. Despite everything, I still believe in the benevolence of the 6. Jory doesn't. We had a terrible fight about it. I don't know where we go from here. I hope that things get better between you. Thank you. When the mission came up, I felt it would be good for us to spend some time apart. So here I am. I hope this was the right decision. Thank you for confiding in me. And that's it. That's it for the first part here. And probably it for the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time for part 2.